You talk about intelligent design? Look at the human body. It's a waste processing plant near a recreation area. How intelligent is that? And they say the platypus was an animal designed by committee. Was the human body designed by committee? Was there a group of guys who designed it? Was a guy going, Tom, do you have those designs for the human reproductive system? I do, Ted. Let's show you what we came up with. Normally, with the mammal penis, we have the retractable. We decided to do something different for the male penis for the human. We call it the collapsible, kind of fun. And look at this. Murray came up with the idea of making the covering optional. Thank you, Murray. Way to go. When we take the covering off, it's a little sharp, a little pointy. We need something on the top to soften it up. Bob, what was your idea? A mushroom cap. Thank you, Bob. We put the mushroom cap on the top, and it's kind of cool because when it's retracted, it looks like a little toadstool. And when it's erect, like a little soldier. Thank you. And Tim put a piece of string up at the top. Thank you, Tim. I guess to tune it. Thank you, Tim. And we run the semen out the top and urine through. We also run urine through there. We call it multitasking or coming and going. Kind of a fun concept. And initially, we just had the sperm stored inside the penis itself like a toothpaste tube. Gone. So we needed something to store it in and produce it. What was your idea, Carl? Nuts. Thank you, Carl. Initially, we used walnuts. We've had good luck with those in the past. And the human males are going, we can't sneak up on the females. We went, what do you mean? Listen. Got it. Forget the coconuts. Let's try something different. Bob, what was your idea to replace them? Balls. Balls. Who doesn't like balls? What fun. Initially, we used 3 balls, and here's some of the tests with the 3 balls. They were going everywhere. The male was like playing with the balls, and we went, we better put those in a bag. So we decided to make a bag, and the only thing we had lying around was some old turkey neck. I said, use it, let's try it. So we put the balls in the turkey neck, and it's ugly. I think, yeah. Next to the asshole, it's one of the uglier things we made, really. And we got some negative feedback from the females. They're going, we're not going down there unless you cover that up. Okay. So we put some garnish around it, and initially we made the hair straight. The females, my eyes, okay. Curly, we put curly hair, and initially we put the hair everywhere, even the top of the penis, and it looked like my Uncle Phil, like, hey, how are you? So we just went with a topiary thing, which was kind of fun, and then the females went, we'll go down there now. Thank you, ladies, thank you. Which is cool because you can start the penis orally, thank you. Manually, thank you, Manuel, for finding that out. Finger in the ass, Ted found that out. He said it was an accident. Kidder. And if you play with the balls, the penis likes that. It's kind of fun. But we did find out a negative thing about the balls. If you hit them really hard, it's a total system reset. It's like, if it was a slot machine, it would pay. It was kind of rough. But that's essentially the design for the penis. Initially, we gave the male about 800 sperms, and those were gone in a millisecond. And now we give him 8 to 9 billion, and he shoots them everywhere. Tits, drapes. We found some on the ceiling. Those are the overachievers. We hope some make it to the vagina. In terms of the vagina, Carl's in charge of the vagina project. Carl, what did you come up with? Well, normally with the mammal vagina, you have the genital slit or opening. We decided to accessorize it. What did you accessorize it with, Carl? Curtains. We just thought it makes it less of an opening and more of a show, really, kind of. And we had some old lips lying around. We said, try those. Let's give it a go. And initially, we made it horizontal, and the damn thing talked. It was weird. And the first time it talked, the males were going, I'm not going down there if it talks. I've already got one opinion up here. I don't need a second one. Fine. So now we made it vertical, and now it just farts. So, and the first time it went off, it was like, easy, big fella. And the asshole got offended, saying, that's my job. Okay, hold on. Yours will smell. Not to worry, not to worry. But we needed something kind of special, one last little thing that would really work, and Clint came up with a brilliant idea, and I think we're going to name it. It's kind of wonderful. Clint, what was your idea? A doorbell. Thank you, Clint. You ring the doorbell, the curtains open, it's kind of fun. Some guys can't find it, others don't know when to stop ringing it. But you ring the doorbell, the curtains open, the penis goes inside, and Tom worked out some choreography for the balls. It's kind of fun. That's really... It gets everything ready to go, and the sperms fly out up into the human female. She carries the egg. Normally we tried first giving the egg to the male. He kept losing it, and we went, fine. We gave it to the female, she carries, and then we thought the male will be in charge of feeding the infant. We gave the human male 2 basic breasts, and the male was like, okay, nipples, that's all. We thought the female will be in charge of feeding the infant too, so we gave her 6 breasts like a mammal, and the male was like, ha 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 ha. 2 hands, 2 tits, that's it. So the female will carry the infant to term, and it will come out through the curtains, and they get wide, like Broadway. And she will also feed the infant. The male will assist. But we do have one major design flaw. We've tried to wire the penis to the conscience, and it keeps short-circuiting. I think we need something very special right now. A little Baptist ballet performed for you by some friends here at the Temple of Comedy. It's a brief interpretive ballet entitled Death of a Sperm. I hope you enjoy it. Don't go away. Death of a Sperm, performed by little Billy Gisher. Let me bring him out here. Billy, come out here, son. It's time.
No, but I don't.
You perform, boy. Your ass is dead meat. Show business is his life. He's ready.
Death of a Sperm Ballet. The sperm swims upstream. It meets the diaphragm. The ovum sits on the other side. The sperm dries, and dies a slow death. Thank you.
It's springtime. It's nature crying out, let's party. It's time to go wild and do that dance of love. It's time when male birds do that incredible thing where they go, check it out, check it out, check it out, I'm incredible, check it out. And the female birds are usually going, maybe, maybe, yes. And we as human beings, we are driven by the same sexual desire. Men, you know you have a tiny creature living between your legs that has no memory and no conscience. You know that. You know you have no control. There is no control over this tiny beast. You wake up in the morning, he's been up 5 minutes before, you're like, how you doing? No conscious control. He's there. Yaha. Morning, time for jumping jack. And whoever you will, they look at you like, who are you thinking about? He looks at them with that one good eye, and nobody, I'm on my own. Let's play horseshoes, get a towel, put a hat on me, let's take a chance. And you may be playing sports, maybe with other men. You've just done manly things. You've played a good game of football. You've just turned your friend's face into goo. You're in the locker room. You're soaping up going, good game, everybody. All of a sudden, he rises up and goes, hey, good game, everybody. All your friends are going, yeah, real good game, Bob. You have no control. It should be a separate creature. You should be able to take it off, boom, put him on the ground. Take him for a walk. He's got the rollers. He'd be like, yeah. Make it a different beast. You'd have some control, at least some control. Heel. Yeah. You'd have some control then, but as it is now, you have none. No control at all. Women know this. When you look at it, you can see the look in their eyes like, oh, it's a ridiculous piece of flesh. My God, looks like a snail wearing a helmet. What is it? Or if you're uncircumcised, look like a snake wearing a sweater. You know that. It's ridiculous. But the moment he starts to rise, yeah. It's a different case. They get that look in their eyes like, alien! Yeah! Strange, why is he here? Why are we driven by this desire? We have lust. Lust permeates our soul sometimes. Men, we are so driven by this lust that we have a violent streak that comes along with it. If we can't fuck it, we'll kill it. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. That's why we make weapons. A nuclear bomb, it's basically a man's way of saying, I'm gonna fuck up the earth. Yeah. A woman would never make a nuclear weapon. They would never make a bomb that kills you. They'd make a bomb that makes you feel bad for a while. See, it'd be a whole other thing. That's why there should be a woman president. Don't you see? That'd be a wonderful thing. Be an incredible concept that. There would never be any wars, just every 28 days, some intense negotiations. That'd be a good thing here. Because you have that release. As a woman, every 28 days, you can get crazy. Your friend comes into town. I don't think it's a friend, do you? How many friends make you want to stand on top of the roof with an automatic weapon and go, get in the house! Get in the fucking house! No, it's not a friend. That's why men are going, no, maybe not. We're driven. We are driven by this desire, by this strange creature. Wouldn't it be nice sometimes? Wouldn't it be nice if you can go into a bar, buy him a drink once in a while? There'd be a big bar up here, a little bar down here for him. Go into the bar, yeah, put him out. He's looking up at you with that one good eye like, how you been, baby? Sorry about last night. I guess I got nervous, fired off a couple of warning shots. What the hell? But if you didn't try and strangle me, I'd have a better chance. You know what I'm saying? The hell, I can't go back in there, man. That's some scary stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going back without a wetsuit and a mining helmet, I tell you that. You better work on that stuff. I'm not going back. Hell no, I won't go. Hey, forget what I said. Who's that? I'm going down here. You talk to her. Downscope. Don't you see? It'd be the only true character witness you could ever have at a divorce trial. Your Honor, I'd like to bring out a character witness right now. I believe it has a lot of bearing on the case. Promise to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth. Promise to raise your right hand. I don't have a right hand, but I'll give it a shot. Mr. Fallis. On the night of the 15th, what do you remember? Well, it was light, it was dark, it was light, it was dark, it was light. Couldn't see very well. The hell am I supposed to do? God damn it, what the hell am I supposed to do? What do you want from me? God damn it, I didn't know. He's the commander. I merely sat down here. I held the testicles. I didn't know why. I am not an animal. I am a sexual organ. It is this creature, this lust. But what compensates for this? There is also your heart. Your heart is romance going, what about love? What about poetry? And he's down there going, whatever works, babe, yeah. Then above romance, there's your mind going, I believe you're both right. We must propagate the species, but yet we still must have conversation afterwards. That's why I'm looking for a woman who gives mind, if you catch my drift. That's why we are driven to meet Miss Right, or at least Miss Right now. And you do the act, the wonderful act of making love. And you're making love, and you feel like a god. And the moment you have an orgasm, you look like goddamn Goofy. You're going, yes, yes, yes. Whoa! Is this fun or what? Oh, whoa, oh, wow. And if we found somebody else, it'd be even more fun. Oh, God. Men can't fake an orgasm. Who wants to look that dumb? You know what I'm saying? It's an incredible thing, because once a man has an orgasm, he's there as a vulnerable human being, and then... At that point, women usually go, I'm ready. And he's there like a little prize fighter going, oh, Charlie, I could have been somebody, God damn it. I'm melting! I'm melting! It's over, it's now. When I was growing up, they used to say, Robin, drugs can kill you. And now that I'm 58, my doctor's going, Robin, you need drugs to live. And I realize my doctor's my dealer now, and a lot harder to get a hold of. And he's always giving me free samples like, yo, Rambo, some Lipitor, motherfucker, try it out. That's all I can hook you up with right now. I got an HMO on my back, baby. That's all I can do. And it's weird, too, and these drugs have side effects that go on for fucking days, like tendency to grow another head. Oh, my God. What we were growing up, we knew the side effects of the drugs we were taking. Cocaine, side effects were paranoia, ninjas on the lawn. I remember that. Quaalude, side effects were talking in tongues, English as a second language. I remember that. Marijuana, side effects were laughter, frosted flakes. That's all I remember. But now there are side effects which fucking rival the syndrome. There's a syndrome called restless leg syndrome. What the fuck is that? A tendency to break out in the river dance? Like, oh dear Christ! Grandma's got fucking restless leg syndrome. Take care, kids. I'm on my way to Dublin. Take care. And side effects include compulsive gambling and obsessive sexual behavior. That's not a side effect. That's fucking Vegas. They should just give you a bus ticket and say, good luck. And how soon before they have a drug where side effects may include rectal ventriloquism? If your asshole starts talking, call a doctor. Or get friends over, because it's going to be a fun night. And what a great side effect for a politician. I was never with that woman. Liar! Liar! He's an asshole and so am I! And the one drug they give you that's kind of wonderful before the surgery was Viagra. Great drug, amazing, a lot of fun. After open heart surgery, not so much fun. Taking Viagra after open heart surgery is like a Civil War reenactment with live ammo. Not good. It's a duel to the death between your dick and your heart. The moment you take it, your penis is like, I'm 25, yes, let's do this. And your heart's going, bullshit. We're just back online, you asshole. Slow down, I'm gonna put a cramp in your calf. Ah! And your penis is going, I still got the hips, ramming speed, let's do this. And your heart's going, I'm throwing your back out, fuck off, ah! And the penis is going, I'm still hard, we're going in, yeah! And the heart's going, I'm opening up your asshole, ah! Ah! Are you coming? No, I think I'm fucking dying! And when you finally do come, after an hour, and after an hour, even my penis is going, I got shit to do. After an hour, when you finally come, it's like, ah! Bah! One drop of sperm. With two 50-year-old sperms going, where the fuck are we? I never thought I'd be called into action. This is crazy. I'm sure if you had a microscope, they both would have walkers, like, keep moving. My tail is cramping, God damn it. Head towards the tits, I know my way from there. And I'm sure there's two other sperms in my balls going, wait here. If she puts a finger in the ass, then we go.
Hey, baby. Thank you now. Here we go, baby. Thank you. Everybody. Get down. You better go get Woke up the other day. I run out of Perrier. Got the Beverly Hills blues, baby. Had to sell my Gucci shoes, baby. I can't even make ends. Can't even take the payments on my Mercedes-Benz. Oh, baby, I have to be bold. Even my agent put me on hold. Got to come back, baby, got to come back. We got to get down, you know what I mean. You know, here we gonna go, baby, here we go. Everybody side to side, come on. Come on, you dude, if I was blind, let's go. Got to get down.
Subtitles for white people have to go way beyond the superficial level, way beyond the superficial level.
Got me a serious. goddamn TV. Most of the time, you know, folks, it's just so strange to me. Get paid that kind of money, do the strange caca. Hey, don't fuck up here, baby, you're blown in now. Got to take back out really far, but you know, it really blows my mind. I'm here right now, and you're so kind. Here we go, let's take on home now, baby, here we go. Hey. For the deaf people, hey. Hey, nice too. Thank you, I've had a wonderful time. Hey. She didn't know what I just played. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
We're a heavily medicated society. All the drugs we take, Prozac, Effexor, Valium. I thought for the last 10 years, we've been on some weird fucking drug, the whole country, a drug called Fuck It All. What a weird fucking drug. And we're just coming out of it, and we're kind of waking up. It's like, fuck it all. It's weird. It's like we're going, last thing I remember was the economy was working and there was a budget surplus. Yeah. Where's Clinton? We impeached him. Fuck! For what? A blowjob. What? Who did he blow? Putin? No. No. He got blown by a Jewish girl. Wow. He got head from a Jewish girl? Fucking A. And they impeached him for that? Well, he lied about it. He's married. Who wouldn't? What the fuck? No, he lied about it to Congress, and those fuckers impeached him? That's like a group of lepers judging a beauty contest. What the fuck? Wow, that's nuts. Oh. But. And then they acquitted him. Oh, cool. And who was president next? Gore? No, Bush. He was already president. No, this was his son. Oh, the one from Florida. He's kind of cool. No, the one from Texas. Junior? Fuck. My God, the one who traded Sammy Sosa? Fuck yeah. How was he as president? Kind of goofy. Really, he waved at Stevie Wonder. What the fuck? Like, wow. And then, what did he do? Well, he took a lot of vacations. And then what happened? We got attacked. By who? Osama bin Laden. The guy from Afghanistan? Didn't we used to send him weapons? Yeah, I know. We went after him, right? Yeah. Did we get him? Almost. Well, then, what do you mean, almost? Well, we went after Hussein because he had weapons of mass destruction. That guy from Syria, I knew that fuck would do this. No, the one from Iraq. Saddam Hussein? Bush Sr. kicked his ass. Yeah, he did. And we got him. Oh, fuck, we got him. And we found the weapons of mass destruction because he would tell you where they are. Well, they executed him. Fuck off! And did you get bin Laden? Oh, almost. We got 4 of his number 3s. Okay. But he's in Afghanistan. Maybe. He might be in Pakistan. Well, let's go after him in Pakistan. Well, there's a problem there. They're allies, and they have weapons of mass destruction. Oh, no! What about the economy? Well, we had to bail out the banks. Again? Fuck yeah! And now, who's the president? A black guy. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah. There's a black president, and there's a Latino on the Supreme Court. There is. Oh, my God! Who's the president? Jesse Jackson? No, his name's Barack Hussein Obama. Now you're fucking with me. Fuck off! My God! And that's where we find ourselves today. We have an African American, but he was not born in Africa. Even though the birthers are going, he was born in Africa. Yes, and his campaign was financed by a Nigerian prince on the internet. Come with me, my friend. It's like their worst nightmare would have been at the inauguration going, Mr. Obama, you are now President of the United States. Hillary, work the booty, work the booty, work the booty. What the fuck? And you have to break his name down. It's Barack, blessing, Hussein, we know who that is. Obama, it's an old Kenyan word for Kennedy. Cool. And the moment he was elected, Caucasian guilt dropped lower than the stock market. It was like a brother would be going, my man, can you spare $1? I'm sorry, my good fellow, but I voted for Obama. Good fucking luck. Take care. It's like, And now you have Michelle. Michelle, oh my God, girl, please. Yeah, baby. Oh. Like a combination of Jackie Onassis and Serena Williams. Way to go. She is so elegant, and she's got guns too, which is kind of cool. But you get the feeling, as elegant as she is, if you diss her man, she will fuck your shit up. She will. She will open a can of whoop ass. She will go from yes we can to oh no you didn't. And Obama got heckled in Congress. What the fuck is that? That would not have happened if Cheney were there. If Cheney were there, oh no. If someone had heckled W, Cheney'd be like, bam! Yeah! Anybody else got a problem? Cheney shot a man in the face hunting quail. I don't know about East Coast quail, but California quail are this fucking big. You gotta drop kick him and then get him in the air going, bam! Shit happens. And I love Cheney at the inauguration looking like old man Potter, like, good luck with the economy, little African prince. Take care, Simba. And he was transforming as we speak. The last few years, he's been turning slowly but surely into Gollum, like, they don't like us. Don't give a shit, not caring why. Halliburton is the precious. It's the precious. And he's become an archetype now. It's the type of thing that if you want to frighten a little child, you just have to say, if you're not good, the Cheney man will get you. No! And what's W doing now? He's a motivational speaker. Kind of cool. It's kind of like having Lindsay Lohan as a guidance counselor. Way to go. And I love the fact they're talking about opening the George W. Bush Library, which I think, wow, that's kind of like the Colonel Sanders Culinary Academy. Just the concept alone boggles your mind. And they've already talked about making it very interactive, which I think is code for not so many books. And I hope they have some of his great quotes on the walls like, a lot of our imports come from other countries. Yes! The question that's never asked, is our children learning? Didn't know that. People misunderestimate me. That's not even a fucking word. Way to go! And you gotta cut W some slack, man. He comes from a family where their smart brother is named Jeb, number one. And he had a wicked coke problem. And why did he have to stop doing blow? Because I believe one day he was like, shit, my mom's on the dollar bill, goddamn! Gotta cut this shit out. And near the end of his term, even world leaders were dissing his ass. There'd be the World Economic Leaders Conference, and they'll be up there going, oh shit, here comes Skippy, fuck off. And he'd be up there like a kid at a graduation, like, nobody likes me, this is bullshit, this is crazy ass shit. But there was one guy who treated W with kindness and respect, and that man was Tony Blair. Tony Blair and W was like the United Nations production of Rain Man. It was wonderful. There was sweetness. Tony be going to W. W, do you know the price of gas? Definitely don't know the price of gas. Don't know the price of gas. Do you have an economic stimulus package? Definitely have an economic stimulus package. Might work. Definitely might work. Give each and every American over the age of 20 $1 million. Tax them at a flat tax rate of 10%. Gives back the government $100,000. Gives each and every American $900,000. Might stimulate locally and personally. Definitely might work. Definitely might work. But W, do you know the price of gas? Definitely don't know the price of gas. And the definition of insanity is repeating the same action, expecting a different outcome. And we elected him the second time. The whole world went, what the fuck is going on with you people? But now, we still have comedy, though. We still have great comedy out there. There's always rambling Joe Biden. What the fuck? Joe says shit that even people with Tourette's go, no. No. What is going on? Joe is like your uncle who's on a new drug and hasn't got the dosage right. I'm proud to work with Barack America. He's not a superhero, you idiot. Come here. When FDR was on television, there was no TV back then. Come here, Joe. Sit down. And then you always have senators willing to push the comedy envelope, like Senator Larry Craig, a guy who tried to pick up a man in a men's room by Morse code. How the fuck do you do that? How do you go, will you blow me? Maybe. And there's always Governor Sanford. He's a piece of work. That's wonderful. I'm going for a hike on the Appalachian Trail. Where does it end? Patagonia. Oh, fuck off. And if you want comedy, there is always Sarah Palin. God bless. She is wonderful. Sarah is a self-opening piñata. She is a gift. How did they find her? Was it Project Running Mate? Is that how they got her? Did Ronald Reagan have a kid with Vanna White and drop it off in Alaska? And it was raised by wolves, and that's why she hunts them? You're not my dad, you're not my dad. And she says amazing things like, I know about Russia because I can see it from my backyard. You have supervision, number one. And I can see San Quentin from my backyard, but that doesn't qualify me on prison reform. What the fuck? And it's incredible, too. She said polar bears are not endangered, they're just unlucky. Oh, really? And who knew Katie Couric was the cutting edge of journalism with ambush questions like, what do you read? Well, yeah, that's a trick question. Not if you read, no. You know the basic difference between her and Cheney? She shoots you, game over. She will have you gutted and standing on the wall next to Barbara Walters like. And the last few days of the election, she got really sexy. She let the hair down. I thought the last day of the election, she was gonna pop the Prada, be like, yeah. How do you like my northern slopes now, boys? Drill, baby, drill, baby, drill. And you think the whole time she was running for office, Clinton was sitting at home going, where was she when I was in office? Shit. God damn. She is hot. Whoa. That's a MILF. That's a mother I'd like to filibuster. Yeah. And Bill did some good work recently. He went to North Korea, got the two girls home. Way to go, Bill. Way to go. Got them back. Way to go. Good job. But I wanted to be in the room when Kim Jong-il came in the room and went, so, Bill Clinton, you bring me the pictures I asked you for? I have on my big boy glasses. I want those pictures and Clay Aiken. What do you want, Clay Aiken? You know why I want Clay Aiken. That's how I roar. That's how I roar. That's what I like. And you think when Bill got back from North Korea and Hillary got back from Africa, that was kind of a rough dinner when Hillary went, Bill, congratulations on North Korea. Well, baby, it was a happy ending. Shit, wrong words. Come again, Bill? Not this time, baby, not this time. And people got mad at Hillary that she didn't go trailer park on Bill's ass during the Monica Lewinsky thing, that she didn't start throwing his shit on the White House lawn like, Bill Clinton, you lying sack of shit! How could you find the only Jewish girl who couldn't get a stain out, you asshole? Damn you! And he'd be on the lawn like an episode of Cops going, I love you, baby! Depends on what your definition of is. The whole country's intense. You want to know why the police are intense? Because we're intense. We're armed and they're armed. Yay! It's in the Constitution. It says you have the right to bear arms or the right to arm bears, whatever the hell you want to do. National Rifle Association says you have the right to have armor-piercing bullets if you're a hunter. Why? How many deer wear a bulletproof vest? Is there one big deer out there going, I'm ready for your ass? Come on, give it your best shot. Let's party. I've got a human call. I got a course. Isn't it scary to think that most hunters are people who drink a lot of alcohol with a heavy caliber weapon out there going, yeah, it looks like a deer. Oh, shit, sorry, Bob. Strap them on the truck anyway. Cut a couple of limbs off, put them on, they won't know. God, we're all armed. Here in New York, at least you don't get a lot of handguns. In California, everybody's got handguns. Even ladies, we're just carrying 22s. This makes a small hole. I got tired of carrying my mace because I used to mix it up with my breath freshener and go, oh, there goes the day. It's to the point in California we're going to come home and go, honey, I'm home. Easy, dear. Hold it, honey. Dad, I got you. Hold it, boy. What out there? It's Family Feud, the home game. It's the Mansons versus the Hinckleys. Come on down. Show me automatic weapons. Survey says 50% dead. Now in England, if you commit a crime, the police don't have a gun and you don't have a gun. So if you commit a crime, it's stop. Or I'll say stop again. But here, everybody knows we are armed and it's escalating. It's going to get to the point where we're going to come home one day and people across the street are going, I built this cruise missile to stop these kids from playing ZZ Top. And the next thing you know, it goes beyond that. It's Road Warrior on the freeways. People start mounting twin 50 caliber machine guns on the front of their Chevrolet going, look, Helen, a slow Chinese driver. No, you think you've got him, but he's in front of you going, nah, I've got a flamethrower in the trunk, you're wonton. And one little old lady up on the front of them with her little tiny Volkswagen with a grenade launcher going, make my day. It's all there. We're Americans, we're simple people. But if you piss us off, we'll bomb your cities. Think about that. Just ask the Japanese to go, what? We bomb one harbor, next thing you know, you nuke our town. But the nice thing is, you build us back up, you buy our products. Nice people. Don't go away.
I give the pigeons my methadone so they come back. Oh, there they go. They're going to fly. It's nice. It's nice you kids snuck back here. There's some good feelings I have to relate to you. You snuck through the force field. That's a good thing. Let me show you something I used to use in my act. About 40 years ago. Let me show you here. Used to have some funny caca. Let me show you these here. They used to laugh at stupid shit in 1978. Used to put these on and do an alien. Used to come out and go, not that funny since they've landed, though. They come looking for your ass for this now. It's true. You young people don't remember the old times. Back past the turn of the century, I was there. Do you remember World War III? About 45 seconds of it. Do you remember? Do you remember Carter's last words, too? It was, thank you very much, on your own, good night. Strangers. Then there was the great quake where we all surfed to Colorado. That was some bitchin' disco time there. There's some memories there, boy. Some great memories. Then there were all sorts of changes. Things went down. You, from me to you, you got to be crazy. You know what I'm talking about? Full goose bozo. Because what is reality? If you need a seat on the bus, you have to go, excuse me. I'll do it to you. Yeah, well, it messes them up. Sometimes, if they call for your taxes, go. That should put them aside for a day or two. Got to be crazy. You've got to. Because madness is the only way I've stayed alive. Used to be a comedian. Used to a long time ago. It's true. There's some good memories. Too late now for that. Can't even jumpstart the sucker. But it doesn't matter, though. I can gum you to death. I'm being grotesque, but you've got to be. You see what I mean? You got to be crazy. It's too late to be sane. Too late. You got to go full tilt, bozo. Because you're only given a little spark of madness. And if you lose that, you're nothing. Don't. From me to you. Don't ever lose that, because it keeps you alive. Because if you lose that, that's my only love.
Crazy.
Because there's no way any government in the world can handle madness. Because you got to fly above it all. Remember, angels, they have wings because they take themselves lightly. And a long time ago, crazy-ass motherfucker named Lord Buckley said, remember him? One of the original full goose bozos. A man who took nothing seriously. I don't want to preach to you, because preaching is like what my grandfather used to say, you can fool some of the people some of the time and jerk the rest off. That sucks. But from me to you, keep bozo. You got to. And like Lord Buckley said, he said, people, they're kind of like flowers. It's been a privilege kind of pollinating here in your garden. Come back, I'll be here.